funny. The literal moment that I go to record, there's a train going by in the background. That's so insane. I don't even know where there's a train in my area because I moved. So that's so crazy. But I hear a train or something like it, which is so interesting. So I just actually got out of my daily meditation for today, and I decided I gotta get this video out before the day's over. It's not a daily challenge anymore. But yesterday, I also had my meditation after I recorded the video. I think I said that in the video, but I don't actually remember. I had two pretty wild meditations, and I had an insane dream last night. Just a bunch of different symbols that's gonna require its own video on its own. I have it written down in my notes, but see, my 11 p.m. alarm just went off, so we got to get a move on. We got to get a move on. But yeah, I don't know. I let the day go by today. Again, like I said, I'm just going with the flow, but going all in and just intuitively feeling it out when I should film the video and not force myself. But man, these so from meditating yesterday to then going to sleep to the dream I had last night to waking up today and meditating, it's been some insane energy. So occasionally I'll get dreams like reminding me of what I'm doing in this human experience. And this dream last night was insane. It was like I was a part of this film that also merged with real life, like some Truman Show type stuff. And very, very rarely I'm addressed in dream by name, or at least by my government name. And in this dream that I had last night, I was addressed by name. And it was funny because it was like some world or some US wide movie that we were filming. And there was a bunch of different symbols in my dream. Like I was bringing this like long dragonfish type creature to its mate, and I was bringing the red one to the blue one. So there's some symbolism for you guys there, and just a bunch of other symbols in my dream. And if you know, the subconscious mind communicates through symbols, and just, so it's just amazing. It was just like, I don't know, one of the coolest dreams I've had in a while. And it's funny that I got this while I'm doing the series, while I recently moved. It's insane. I don't know. And just more evidence that I'm going down the right path. But that dream is really going to require its own video. I can't even cover that in this video. I don't even know what to really talk about in this video, but I guess I'll talk about what I felt in the meditations and talk about also what else I'm doing. But yeah, let's go. Let's get to it. I don't think I've ever done a video either where I'm just laying down, kind of cooling, and like just letting the lighting be whatever it's being, and just chilling and vibing. But also, when you meditate, you have a tendency to like fall asleep around the first times that you start meditating, like for real. So I'm kind of still sleepy a little bit from the meditation that I just had. But honestly, I did a hand mudra for protection, and I just got straight to it, and was just affirming through that one. So nothing really special happened. But my meditation the other day, I was getting the spinning sensation, like I've talked about. I seen the light show, and there was actually some wild stuff that did happen. I ended up seeing like this wormhole and kind of like twisting energy and colors. And I've been there before, but this time it felt like I was talking directly with my higher self again. So there was just cool stuff happening there. And I just felt very powerful during that meditation as well. And yeah, man, I just nothing really to add to that. As for my daily life, it's been pretty wild. I completely moved states. So again, I don't live in New York anymore. And one of the things that was so crazy about the move is when I had moved from New York to Texas, Austin, Texas, I had a job already set up. I got jobs like out there for me, and opportunities that I got didn't even really feel like jobs. It just felt like alignment, like I was truly moving in alignment and taking risks. And funny enough, like that's like happening all over again with this whole conscious April consciousness rush overdrive thing I'm doing again. It's like it just seems like now that I moved out of this twilight zone of my ghost town, it's like my power activates instantly. So, I said it's the last time I'll ever be in my hometown again, and I'm just following alignment at this point. But it feels fucking amazing. And like I said, the biggest thing for me now that I'm never gonna return home, and I'm gonna completely just like I'm just in this mode, is to completely make sure I just, for me, it's for me, what alignment looks like is I'm just in my true place, truly doing what I love to do every day. I don't need to be a millionaire. Like I said, I'd like to be a thousandaire. I did it before when I was affirming that I made $100,000 a year before I made $100,000 a year. I literally started getting opportunities offered to me that I never applied for to make $100,000 a year. And the thing is I never outwardly said it in videos or anything like that. I just started walking around as if I was making $100,000 a year. I made the choice, and I denied reality before I even knew who Eric was, the power of I am, because I already knew reality was a reflection of me based on the experiences that I had in my life. Eric's channel is literally a reminder for me, and I love it because he simplifies it for everyone and he just plays no games. And he keeps the integrity of what spirituality is to me. And it's genuinely just your journey recognizing what the divine is. And that's why I will always fucking respect creators like that. Hands down, bro. Because one of the things I was actually going to talk about in this video that I just recently watched or talked about with someone who's been watching my channel on one of my other uh, channels, Lunar Was Lost. I just was talking to this um, lovely person that goes by Purple, where uh, she had sent me a video talking about it was a woman talking about like this whole thing about raising your vibration and where spirituality has been, commodified and capitalized on, and it's all about raising your vibration and everything. And the lady in the video made great points, but again, like there was a comment that literally said manifestation isn't a part of spirituality, and then by the end of their comment they said manifestation is an automatic process that already happens, which would literally mean that manifestation is in spirituality. And one of the things that it brought me to it inspired me to want to make a video about is it just brought me back to my spiritual rant videos and my whole thing when I talk about the semantics and shit when it comes to spirituality. The whole idea of spirituality, anyways, is your connection to your higher divinity and whatever that means to you, whether it be God, whether it be Christ as King, doesn't really matter. And it's not about fucking telling other people that they're wrong. But then here's the next thing about that is there's a difference between people being initiated into their spiritual practices and then someone who doesn't have a culture to be initiated into. That person is funny. Truman Show just popped up. That's so funny. The YouTuber talking about the back room just brought up the Truman Show thing. That's crazy. I can pause you. Oh well, I don't want to pause and show because this kind of spoils the movie if you haven't seen it. But literally, just take my word for it. But anyways, they're probably talking about the Truman Show and the referencing of one of the moments in the Truman Show to the back rooms. Here's Truman. Perfect timing, bro. As I'm talking about this, but seriously, your life, you're basically when you have an awakening, reality shows you how it's your own, like you're in your own Truman Show. Just replace the name Truman with your name, and there you go. That's reality. Because when you start waking up, you see everything shift. You have to unlearn everything. Like spirituality is just the very thing that you are. You're a spirit having a human experience, and really, you're the one employing or yeah, employing these rules on your reality, how you react to it. The whole thing about raising your vibration and ascension is about going within it. And trust me, based on how much I had OCD, I was an overthinker, massive overthinker. I worried about every little thing. When I really started to lock in on meditation when I was 14 and take it serious as I got older and didn't even realize what I was doing, I killed off all of that OCD, overthinking everything. It's practically gone at this point. Like there are pockets during my day where certain things that have come into my life maybe make thoughts spiral, but for the most part, my mind is completely zen. Even when some chaotic, insane things happen that would make other people react, literally through all these spiritual experiences I've been through, it has fucking like mastered my mind. I'm just walking the path. But the reason I say that is because people really complicate the process, and it's really about you. You realizing you're the wealth, you realizing you are the vibration, and you just realizing that you're the one. It's all you. All of this, all these experiences are happening within here. And everything else outside of yourself is really just a permission slip on your power. Like you're hindering your power, You're either taking your throne and being a fucking beast about it, and you're sitting on the fucking throne and making your own rules and saying, like, you know what? I don't even give a fuck in those past lives or whatever I lived. I'm the king now. I'm this now. I'm the goddess now. I'm the boss now of my own reality. And that's it. You don't need money to define your character because money doesn't define your character. Money is something we all agree upon. And it's funny when people try to make arguments for this thing. Money buys happiness. Money does this. No, money buys a certain thing within this system that we had agreed upon playing the rules in. But other than that, it has no value. If everybody just said, we're putting it down now, fuck it, we're going to go local farmers, we're going to work on communities, we're going to exchange, we're going to make a different currency over money, the whole system would shatter. But because people have been so ingrained in the system, and then there's the whole 13 families and bloodlines that understand the world a lot differently than normal people understanding esoterics and all that, is going to take a while. That's why a lot of awakening and alignment and becoming enlightened and all that is about the individual doing it, because it's going to be very hard to get a collective group of people to realize it. But there has been a grand awakening shift. But then there's just so many, like, fucking I don't even know what to call it. There's so many like mixy vibrations in between that it's just hard to decipher. Some people are like, "Oh, we're the Lumerians, we're the this, we're the actual archons, we're this, we're that," and it's like, "Oh, we're the actual aliens. Oh, we're not the aliens. Oh, we live in a simulation. Oh, wait, but Christ is king. Oh, wait, but you are Christ." It's like it's just all over the fucking place. And the one truth that I've always realized is what it comes back to is notice how all of this is happening within your awareness. Keep that in mind. That's the one thing that stays consistent throughout all this. When I see events happen, it blows my mind. I'll get deja vu and I'll realize, yo, this thing happening in front of me is happening literally from a dream I had like 2 nights ago, or a week ago, or a month ago, because it's being projected from you. Reality is being projected from you. There is no outer world without the inner world, and there's no inner world without the outer world. Everything is cause and effect and cause. The universe is mental. So it's like, if Christ is king, Christ is king. If you're Buddha or becoming Buddha, or you're one with Buddha, or you follow the teachings of Buddha, you're becoming your own lamp. Like Buddha said, become the lamp of your own life. Like Christ said, through I am is the way. You are the I am. But then you got people that are so in fear of God, which is funny to me. I always think the phrase fear of God is fear of self. Because if you're afraid of God, that means you're afraid of yourself, because God and you are one and the same. So it's just funny. Reality is like all these codes and plays and backwards things to basically keep you going from within yourself. You are the true wealth. You are the true love. And I proved this in my other video with my girlfriend, how I manifested her. It's literally, I took myself to the park and just spoiled myself with going to the park. Then I found somebody who was literally like, damn, hikes and everything. I used to love walking in nature, but now being with you makes it like 10,000 times better. That's just what I was telling myself about if I manifested a wife. It's all coming from within you. That's it. Point blank, period. That shit really makes me to the point where I just don't want to pay attention to any. Usually, sometimes somebody will send me a spiritual content from someone else, and I can't watch it because I know that some of these content creators who are doing spirituality, who are like literally profiting off you, like they know what they're doing, because other awakened individuals recognize other awakened individuals. But anyways, when they say like don't hate the player, hate the game, can't really be mad at the people who take spirituality and definitely capitalize off of people being stuck or reliant on them. Like I said, you can buy my course or not buy it. It doesn't matter. All this knowledge is free, just in the way that I've experienced it in my life. I'm going to teach it in my own unique way. And if you want to be taught it like a beast, go ahead and get that Gumroad course. Other than that, I'm out of here. Like I said, energy is becoming more heightened, getting job interviews left and right for jobs that are more aligned with me, marketing and things like that. And that's just like my specialty. So that's what I'm focusing on. I'm focusing on just having fun, and I'm gonna really just start having a lot more fun with rel crumbs, and yeah, that's it. Anyways, I'm super tired. I'm getting out of here. I've yapped enough. Gotta go get this video uploaded and get ready for this. Will be day 5, so then tomorrow's day 6. Love y'all. I am out. Peace.